Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome. Welcome. I'm Jon Binnie, spiritual psychic mentor here in Scotland, and I have the wonderful, the amazing Viviane Heller.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Great to see you here.
I always wanted to do that. um, so I'm just helping set the expectations for future introductions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, But it's lovely to catch up with you, Viviane, and yeah, thank you
Mm-hmm.
everyone else for joining us as well. How have you been since Monday, Viviane?
Good. I'm happy that the weather is starting to improve here. So it's actually a beautiful day today, like supposed to be in the 70s. So I'm looking forward to even warmer days that I love going for walks and taking pictures of flowers and just, looking forward to more time outside. So, yeah.
Oh, I love
Although,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, there's been a bit more sunshine here today, although it's been very. I don't know what I say. It's been very cold. I mean, it's Scotland, but it's not.
Mhm.
I think Scotland's international reputation is like, oh, it's freezing. It's like minus 20 degrees Celsius. Like it's just not that cold. It's pretty average. Um, so yeah, when you're describing taking photos,
Mhm.
those photos I take and post on my YouTube post page, like of flowers, etc. It's always like I'm always crouching down on the ground, like by the side of a road, with trying
Mhm.
to get the sun that's still quite low down into the shot, and I just think people must think it's just the funniest thing. And the other things that don't show up on camera, of course, is that's also exactly like Patch is sniffing there, and you know why he sniffs there, right? That's where all the animals do their business. And I'm like,
Yes.
I'm not so sure I should be doing this, but it'll look great. A bit like my upside down video today. That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I saw that. That's cool.
Uh, yeah, the last time I did it was a much lower down pull up bar that I hung upside down from, so you could like it was just like that much above my head. But this
Mhm.
one, like I couldn't even touch the ground. So that made it a bit more terrifying. I was worried the whole thing was just going to fall over. But I felt I was protected. I felt like one of my guides was maybe just hanging on to the top, steadying it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just don't think I'd be risking it every day.
Yeah. And Cheryl99. Hi, Cheryl. She's saying, John, I love all the pictures you've been posting. I love the
Oh,
picture you posted there's this recent picture you posted that the by your house. I guess the sky was pink and it was so beautiful. I
oh
love
yeah, so intense.
those
Yeah,
pictures. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I always feel our skies like I feel the secret to photography is that the skies are a reflection of our hearts. And that
Mm,
when we're in fear, it's kind of not so much a reflection of our hearts as like everyone else's, like the collective. And then when your heart's open, because almost always when I come out of these live streams, I'll take a photo and the sun's like, just it's like this angelic, like, "Ah," and like, I must take a photo. That's so beautiful, because it's how I feel in my heart at the time. Um,
mhm,
yeah, it's an honor to receive and to share. Thank you for your kind words.
mhm.
Well, we could get started. Thank you for all your requests in capitals, please. Angie Angie Gutierrez was saying, hilarious, John. What an introduction for Viviane. Fantastic. Maybe I'll also do reintroductions, start practicing those as well. And yeah, if you've posted, I see we've got at least 15 requests already. If you're posting in lowercase, please do repost in capitals just once. Just once is fine. And we're keeping a tag of all of your requests. So I will go ahead and create a safe space and then we will start working to your requests. Okay. So please join me as we take A deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. Breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, or stress, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy that you're ready to release, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. Please now focus your attention on the very center of your beautiful heart. And there, from the center of your heart, where your beautiful soul enters your beautiful heart, extend a cord of golden light from the center of your heart up through the top of your head, and extend your light up into the sky and up into the stars, and reach your light all the way up to the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe that you can imagine. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source, feeling into oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now this time, from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, and reach all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And please join me as we send Mother Gaia so much love and gratitude at this time, and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the roots of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you to at least 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention for your protective space that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in our live streams and replays across Viviane and I's channels or wherever this is shared. And I set the intention for the session space. Only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission and the highest good love and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist in the session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into the session space, I invite in for Viviane and I, our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia, and any other being that Viviane names and invites in. And I set the intention today, we are here to support you with your quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, and healings. Please place all requests in capitals, and we'll be tagging these and randomly picking from them throughout the 2-hour live stream. Please stick around and say hello in the chat if your request is called. And if you leave the live chat, let us know you're leaving. And finally, we won't be servicing in the live stream any negative entity removals or exorcisms or soul retrievals. And so if you are aware of any of these symptoms then please don't request here. Please do review the details of the description and explore the services of a practitioner, myself, or another who can best be aligned to support you in a one-to-one session. And finally, if you're asking on behalf of another being, such as a pet or loved one, please get their permission and place. Make sure you've stated that habit in the request itself. And with that, we can get started. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
On your t-shirt it says it's a beautiful life. I love that. Okay. So we're Thursday. That means it's your turn, Viviane.
Yes, I'm just adding a couple more requests that came through.
Great. I'll check through as well from the top. And been having a bit of a conversation in video comments about finding out a bit more about each other and where we're from. So please do say hello. Hi from near Edinburgh in Scotland. Let us know in the chat where you are in the world. I also love traveling a lot around the UK. So I love it when you say, let us know your rough location. You don't need, please don't give away your actual address. Just a town or city or continent, and let us know where you are in the world. It's really a lovely way of sharing with each other.
Beautiful. And I see a comment here from Otter Cat Mom. Thank you so much. She's saying, thank you again for the healing clearing for Stasha. It was from yesterday. She's saying she had an asthma attack 2 hours after the healing, but she's doing remarkably well this morning. And that happens, part of the purging of the energy, and it can happen also after a Reiki session, that you go through this. Your pet may go through this the system as part of the purging process, and part of the healing process too. But I'm glad to see that she's doing much better this morning. Thank you, Otter Cat Mom. And I think I have, yeah, we have everyone. We have some, oh, magic rocks for you in France. Bonjour.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah, hello to Portland, Central Illinois, from the Pacific Ocean, with all the sevens. I love that. Alchemy 777. Arizona, San Francisco.
I love San Francisco. Love California.
Yeah, I'd love to visit. I could go and visit my my stepbrother lives there.
And Holly's in Wisconsin. Indiana. Lovely. Okay, I guess I have all of the requests that came through. And I'm ready to select our first one for the day.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I've lost my music setup. I just put it on again. But please go ahead. You don't need to wait for me.
Okay. Selecting our first request of the day. Oops. Arlene. Arlene, please say hi if you're here.
Arlene Forney, 7737. Yay, the sevens.
Yes.
Let us know, Arlene, if you're here. Arlene Forney, 7737. Are you here?
Arlene is asking for um, a clearing of pain on her lower back, lumbar. Oh, she's here. Okay, great, Arlene. Thank you.
Brilliant.
All right.
I'm just trying to. I was trying to get the text and not cover you. I think that's the closest I can do. Small, big. Okay, I think I'll have to stick with that. Wonderful. Thank you, Arlene. Let's take a look and see if we can help with what's going on with your
Okay.
back. Let me know what you experience, Viviane. I can see, or I can perceive like what's going on. There's some kind of
Okay. The first.
go ahead.
Sorry. The first thing I was shown is the area of the lower back is. I see this a red light. To me, it's just showing that it needs attention. That there's inflammation or something that I need. It's just calling my attention. But then when I look at the spine, the base of the spine closer to the lower back is I see there's like a ring, something wrapped around the area of the spine,
Yes,
like a ring.
that's exactly what I saw. I try not to keep saying saw or seeing because I know it's not just third eye perception. Arlene's guide described it as asked, "What is this?" and her guide said it's an energetic block, and they were saying, like a spinal block, and I'm like, I don't really know, like I'm not an anesthetist, I don't really know like what that's like, and and her guide said that it was put in place to stop pain from being experienced from lower down in the body. I don't know what that pain was, and she just said it's not really required anymore. It can be removed.
Okay.
So but we could give that option to Arlene, and Arlene, let us know if give us a yes or a no if you'd like this ring as you experience it, and I saw it more as like almost like a flat coin. Our plate here, like it was like in between the vertebrae is how I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know if you'd like that removed. I think if you are experiencing some kind of pain, if you're experiencing pain lower down, um, then maybe you don't want it removed.
She's
Yeah,
saying yes.
take a look. Okay, your guide's already started working on it. Just very gently removing. I'm just helping hold and contain your vertebrae in a protective bubble of light. Ora a sara imoro ti chi miora takara ana rana. Just encouraging your spine to relax. Just relax your body gently. Thank you. Return to source or never return here again. As I was removing it, I can see all the different nerves in the spinal column are starting to, they're not reconnecting, they are already connected. They're just allowing energy now to flow through them because they would stop at this block. And Arlene says, I had pain blockers, but it's not working. Thank you. Just help with that flow of energy now. There was something else you mentioned, Viviane. Was it in the spine as well?
I'm sorry, was it?
You mentioned something else. There was this kind of ring or blocker. Was there another area you found?
No, I only saw that. And the light was just in the lumbar area, overall lumbar area.
Okay, thank you. I'm just bringing down source light from the highest dimension of source above and just allowing this to gently flow through your whole spine, Arlene. Ora simero tinira takara imoro to tichimene nina karaka. I'm just talking to your spine to encourage a gentle flow of energy and opening your root chakra to connect deep into the earth. This energy is kind of, it's a bit like having, a pipe and like you're like dropping like stones down a pipe. It's that kind of sensation of this kind of rattling of energy going down through, fully flowing through your spine, Arlene. I feel that this is just you starting your recovery process. I have a lot of questions about what happened and what happens next, but let me ask about what happens. What can we do next to help Arlene? Your guide says a lot more talking with your body, Arlene. So talking to your body about touching your hands on the places of your body that are, if you experience any pain, including where we've just been working on, and ask your body about it. Like, what are you trying to tell me? What do I need to do? Because that was the first answer I got, was that some of this is a bit of a cry for help from your body. It wants to begin that conversation. And I was also shown, now please take this advice with very with your own discernment, and just relaying the message that gentle movement may help you. Gentle movement of your spine. I was shown like kind of slow dancing and talking to your body and holding your body as you do it. But please only do what feels comfortable to you, and please do follow it. If you've had medical advice, or if you're in any pain, please do seek a medical practitioner as well. A short live stream isn't enough to just, for a few minutes with you, enough to give you like fully in-depth advice. But I hope this healing starts to help you, and connecting with your body helps. Anything else from you, Viviane?
No, I actually saw the golden light going through her spine, and yeah, looks good now. So thank you, Arlene, for your request.
Thank you, Arlene. Yeah, please do take care of yourself. And this could take some time for this healing to fully integrate, especially over the coming days. Drinking as much water as it feels right. And getting plenty of rest. Okay, it must be my turn. And thank you for your thanks, Arlene. I always give myself a fright when I hear Jon screaming in my ears. Okay, choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Nervous. Melody Addict. I think you're here because I think I just saw you post. Is this a new one?
Hmm?
Was this literally just posted?
Yeah. Hi,
Oh, you're still here.
here.
Okay, Melody Addict. You'd love any messages from your guides? Wonderful. Well, we can definitely ask. Melody Addict says that was fast. Yes, maybe the fastest we've ever done in a year and a half. Okay, let's go ahead and ask for messages from Melody's spirit guide. Would you like to go first?
Oh, sure. Thank you. Melody, I heard, first thing I heard was too much too soon. And it was about when you were learning, it just reminding you if you're learning a new skill or thinking about learning something new, to be patient with yourself because allow time to integrate and don't be so hard on yourself. So that too much too soon was your um, sometimes intentional attitude about wanting everything so fast and see fast results, but to be patient with yourself and give you that time and grace to integrate everything and develop whatever you're learning at the time we're thinking about learning. So that's what it came through for you, Melody. I hope it helps you.
Wow, I'm so glad I asked you to go first because it really helps with my message. I felt I got the kind of really woo-woo out there version of what you just said. So your advice is really, really good. And definitely go with Viviane's advice first, right? And I was shown, Melody, that your higher self wants to connect more with you. So I describe this process as we kind of through our lives. I can never align my hands. It's so funny. Through our, very symbolic through our lives. You know, this is Jon Binnie down here, and then this is my higher self. And so you can over time, as you raise your vibration, you kind of rise up to meet and connect with your higher self. So you become your higher self, Melody, through your life if that's what you choose. And I've shown that there are far more expansive versions of you in this life. And these are all like, this is all within you. This is literal within you, right? You don't need a training course. You don't need to like buy something from someone else to get this within you. This is already this is a process happening within you. And your guide said, ask to meet these higher aspects of you in your dream time. So start in your dream time. And so the way to do this is place your left hand on your heart before you go to sleep at night and say, Spirit guides, just say it out loud, right? Say, Spirit guides, could you take me to, and it was really interesting. They said, Shambhala. And I said, what do you mean by that? And they said, well, you know, like a kind of heaven, like your belief system, your concept, Melody, of what a higher vibration dimension is like, or realm or reality. And when you go there, ask to meet. So you're setting the intention saying, I would like to visit this higher vibration space to meet this higher vibration version of me. Because I felt I could see you talking with them. You know, it's like having a coffee chat with your higher self. And the more you do it, the more you expand. And it's if you can also bring some of those messages back down to earth with you. And it felt very much it's paced, right? This is a multi-week, month, year journey. And just what Viviane was describing, it's a a beautiful way of coming back into yourself. Melody Addict said, makes sense. I feel there's so much going on while I'm sleeping. I don't remember any of it when I wake up. Yeah, I get a lot of that too as well. Or at least I get a lot of what you've just described as feelings, being busy at night. And I guess it's really a way of you starting to direct that, right? You know, set intention before you go to sleep, and then a little dream time journal. So a little journal as soon as you wake up in the morning, even if it's just a feeling of like, you know, sometimes I get this feeling of was having a long coffee chat with a guide, you know, and I'm sat there telling them for hours while I'm sleeping about all the things that are going on in my life, and they'll give me like 3 or 4 words back to advice. So yeah, just remembering that will help create this kind of flywheel effect where you're the feedback loop for, oh, okay, so last night we had a long chat. You know, maybe tonight I'd like to have a night off, or I'd like to be shown something specifically. Hope that helps you. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Melody. Thank you for feedback too. And thank you, Lily, for your lovely comments saying thanks for your lovely energies and wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm ready to select our next request for today. Please say hi in the chat if you're here. All right. So, Holly Kangas, please say hi in the chat. You're asking for an energy scan, healing, clearing for your sister, Erin, and you're saying she does give permission and she's having bad dreams for months. Okay.
Oh. Thank you for confirming so fast that you're here. Thank you, Holly. So this is for
Erin.
Erin. Ernie is their nickname. It's such a cool nickname. Okay. And it's saying that there's bad dreams for months. Okay. And thank you, Holly. So I'll just invite in both of you into the space in your guides, and we'll focus on Erin/Ernie.
Mm-hmm.
It's all so fast. So I was shown for Erin. Erin is looking for, I describe this as a soul fragment. Ernie's Ernie, Erin, whichever way around you like it. I think Ernie is what we have to go with. So I was just seeing that there's this like fragmented part of Ernie that she's constantly seeking in dream time, and it's that fragment of her is not in a good place, right? It's in a like an underworld, like a realm. I would just usually describe it as an area of hell, which is usually where I go. Not always, but it's usually where I'm going for soul fragment retrievals. And so I could just, whenever, and this all sounds very dramatic and terrible, right? But it's actually really positive that, because it's quite rare, really rare, for someone to be able to have, first of all, have a feeling about, acknowledge that they have a fragment, and then to know to start looking for it. It's just that it's in a dark, it's in a very, difficult and challenging place. And let me ask the advice, because we can't do a soul retrieval here. How can we best help? So there's a few steps, kind of rewinding a little bit for Ernie. Thank you. So there's, first of all, some dream time. I was just saying one dream involves a car sliding off a road and the car is teetering. Thank you. So I was shown that, which is so interesting as well. I didn't quite understand it when I first heard it, and it's like, oh, that dream is that kind of teetering. It's like that kind of, part of you may fall, part of you may not, and it's that feeling of like separation. But take a step back. So I've said a lot, right? But if you kind of rewind to the start again and say that your Ernie's guide is saying start with some dream time journaling. So journal all these bad dreams, right? And even if it's quite short, just 1 or 2 sentences, like the energy of what is recorded is really, really powerful. From those dreams, it's important that Ernie then decides whether there's this theme that Ernie's actually looking for part of herself. Like she feels like part of herself is missing or fragmented. If that doesn't feel true, it's fine. Because if it doesn't feel true for her, then it's better instead to focus her energy on dreamtime protection. And I can send on my I'll put them in the chat in a moment, my negative entity protection meditations, and that includes meditations for dreamtime protection. It's really how they start out as a free 14-day program. And then I was shown that if it does resonate, that you feel like you're actually searching for part of yourself, Ernie, then the next step is to seek someone's help who can help you find the fragment and bring it back and reintegrate it. It feels quite positive. For me, it feels like it's that fragment of Ernie yields some superpowers that she's now finally ready to, her soul's like looking for, to try and bring them back in to the present. And you can so I offer a soul retrieval service. You can book that. I think the waiting time is probably into about October. Or there'll be other practitioners, I'm sure. I can't recommend any at this time, but I'm sure there's others out there. I've heard of them, right? I'm sure you'll be able to find someone else if you don't want to wait that long. And my feeling as well is that the dreamtime protection will just help. It'll help reduce a lot of the noise, and it includes, even if Ernie's searching and going into these lower realms, like these kind of nightmare-like scenarios, like the car sliding off the road, protection helps, because it says it's a bit like when we create a protective bubble around ourselves. It's like we've got this like submarine, even though we're submerging into, we have a protective layer, even though we're submerging into the depths beneath us. How about you, Viviane?
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, when I first tuned into Aaron's energy, I heard feels like being watched. And I was like, I heard, yeah, feels like I'm being watched. And I saw an arch above her head, but paying more attention to it, and I think it was placed there for protection. So I don't know if you saw anything, just above her head.
I wasn't shown that.
Okay.
I wasn't looking at her. I was just looking at. I seem to be like drawn straight into the dream experience.
Yes. Okay. Because I was wondering why that's there. And then after that, I heard the word protection. But yeah, just a feeling of being watched. I was not shown any of the dreams, but I don't know if that that arch that doesn't seem to be really helping, if she's still having still having nightmares, still having these dreams.
Yeah, it does feel protective. I feel it is helping. It's just a mixed intention. So it's a bit like saying to yourself, I want to be comfy and cozy and sat on my couch, right? But then what you're actually doing is you're surrounding yourself in a protective bubble or this art, using this arch, and then diving deep into hell. It's like, you're like, well, yes, you're protected, but it's nothing's perfect. You're consenting to going into lower levels, but then you're also protecting yourself. So you're just kind of like, if anything, it feels like it's helping minimize, and will help prevent, especially the like you're describing, that creepy feeling of being watched.
Yeah.
Because you really don't want other beings to be interested in you. The other simple advice for Holly and Ernie, anyone else that resonates with, is it can be really helpful to just treat your dreams like they're real. So when you talk to other people about them, for example, or you talk about them out loud, say it in a way that it was real. During somewhere between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. this morning, I was driving a car and it slid. And this happened. And what you're doing is you're bringing it more into your conscious awareness, instead of creating a silo. Why can't I say siloing? There, I did it. Instead of separating it as a different reality and saying, "Oh, I don't really understand that. It's like different. It's not part of me." Remember, your consciousness, wherever and whenever your consciousness goes, it's real for your consciousness, right? And so when we come in and out of our bodies in dream time, these dreams are real, and they do need your attention. So it's really helpful to treat them in a way that they're real. I feel we start to take much more positive action when we acknowledge the reality of it. It's still dream time, but it's when we dream, those dream realms are real. If that helps.
Yes. So thank you, Holly, and now it's your turn. I was confused for a moment, but it's your turn.
Thank you. Choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. My eyesight fails me. Rieski 3250. Yes, you're here. Wow, it's so fast. Thank you.
Nice.
How am I connected to ravens? Thank you. Wow. Let's find out. Yeah, there's a lot there. There's a lot of, I'm just asking for like all the different ways that you can work with ravens. There's a lot. How about you, Viviane?
I was shown the image of a raven that I saw recently that had a different type of a beak. I was just shown that image, but let me see what else I get.
Yeah, it's funny. I was shown, right up close to the beak as well. To me, it kind of looked. I'm not great with birds.
It was crisscrossed. It was had a different shape.
Very cool. The first thing I was shown was it looked like you were feeding the raven, and when I looked closer, what you were feeding the raven, this raven that came down to see, and it's not just one, right? But this was just the one that was shown to me. There's this symbiotic, there's this relationship, there's a partnership that you can build with ravens. And so you're initially like feeding them. It looked like you were feeding them maybe like a little grub or something. And you're saying hello to it. And you said, the first thing you were interested in is negative energy in the area. And said, if I feed you this, you're saying, this is my gift to you. And you're asking things like, could you tell me where currently there's negative energy in the area. And I didn't quite understand. It's like, why would you ask that? Like, what's the importance of that? It feels like the ravens can actually help with some of that energy, that they can actually, like, I saw them like picking at it and caught, like, because ravens are multidimensional, like many animals, and I saw them like actually like causing a like a dark shadow figure quite a lot of aggravation. They're like telling it to get out of there. So that's another thing you can do, is like work with them to help clear energies. And the partnership continues to build. You also can ask them to. This happened to me 2 days ago, actually. A
Mhm.
raven was squawking at me on my morning run, and I psychically I heard it say to me. I heard it say to me that there was a large dog off lead just around the corner, right? And it didn't, but it didn't call it a dog. It called it like the beast, the four-legged beast. And I was like, I think it means a dog. And right enough, it was just around the corner, and I was running quite fast on my morning run, and I would have run straight into it if I hadn't just thought, better just listen to the raven. Takes a second to cross the road. It's quiet anyway at 5 a.m. So it's that feeling of you'll be like redirected, rechanneled around. Um,
Mhm.
and you've also said in the chat, I was told that I'm a blue avian and that I'm connected to ravens. I'd never talked about them though. Um, so, sorry, never talked to them. And you lightly, it does feel aligned that you've had a past life as a blue avian. There is also, you've also had a past life as a. Now, I don't know if they have other names. This is just what I call this, these species. They are extraterrestrial. They are, I describe them as dark avians. Um, and one of their most common, or strongest superpowers is the ability to jump through space and time really fast. Blue avians are wonderful, high vibration beings, super loving, super intelligent to work with. Absolutely love them. The dark avians I've had more challenges with in my past lives, but no judgment here. And actually, I'm sure there's some really cool ones too. Um, and just like ravens, I love ravens. And just like me wearing black a lot, like just because you're dark or have dark in your name doesn't mean to say that you're in any way judged or any lesser in any way. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel that's definitely a practice. Start talking to them out loud, and you can even try some. I don't know if you've ever heard my impersonations of crows and ravens, but you can also try talking to them in raven speak as well.
Interesting. I saw first the raven with the different, the beak looked different, and then this raven was eating, and then all of a sudden I saw few others. I don't know, at least 50. He was surrounded by at least 50 other ravens that did not have that different type of beak. And then I saw an image that an extended arm and a raven flying and landing on that arm. So that seemed like it was a past life connection. But I did not get any messages other than what I saw. So
That's
apologies, but I
amazing.
just felt like it was from a past life connection.
Yeah, yeah. I love. I what I love the most about this is just that exploration. You're just invited to start building those connections. Um, my friend
Mm,
Natasha was saying yesterday, we were talking to some ravens down at Roslyn
mm,
Castle, and you could we were in the video, we talk about what we feel that they were thinking and talking about, and I remember she said, they're as intelligent as 7-year-old people, and I was like,
yes,
I
yes,
remember
that's
when
true.
they were 7. I remember that.
Hmm.
It's like, wow, that's incredible. And and I then said, and of course they've been in nature. Like, imagine a 7-year-old human being in nature their whole life. maybe they'd be even more wiser than the rest of us. But yeah, really glad you've found that exciting. Ria Sky 3250.
Yes, they're very intelligent.
I have a friend. She lives about an hour's north from here, and she's always taking photos and posts them online of ravens following her.
Oh wow!
Wherever she goes, and she has quite big, to me, scary dogs, and like they're always following her. It's so funny. It's so cute.
Wow. Okay, I'm ready to select our next request. Thank you everyone for posting your requests in caps. And remember to say hi in the chat if your name is called.
Explore it today.
Oh no, I did that. We did this one. Sorry. Let's hide and choose another one.
Everything. And they'll try to tell you to fear everything until you look inside your heart.
Okay, D Painless 1962. Please say hi in the chat. You're asking to be introduced to your guides. And you're here. Great, thank you.
Wow. So fast.
Okay.
Guides you're yet to meet. Exciting. Well, let's see if we can help you with some introductions, or at least one. So I have an air elemental guide that stepped forwards, and their name is Saya. Or say they whisper a lot, so it's Saya, Saya, and they said that they're really close. So I saw them up on your which one's my left? I saw them right up next to your left ear, just as you were going to sleep at night. They are trying their best to talk to you, just as you know you're drifting into those states, those early stages of sleep, and they're whispering. It's a really loving energy. Like they're whispering some like affirmations, like "I love you," "I want to talk to you," and inviting you into that next stage of sleep to continue the conversation. They also whisper a lot on the wind to you, so pay attention. If you watched yesterday's video that I did with Natasha Rocha, and I must admit I didn't notice quite as much in person, some of it in person, but in the video replay it's much more obvious to me, is that if you're ever passing, like, you pass a bush or something and it starts going like this, like it's that kind of high frequency, like shaking, like someone's literally grabbed it and starts shaking it. It's that feeling. That's what Saya was showing me, is that as she helps rush, it's the energy of an air elemental going through a tree or a bush, that you get this really lovely opportunity to connect. And so if you experience that, just stop for a moment and ask her to step forward, say, and just start talking to her, right? Place your hand on your heart and say, Saya, hello, Saya, please talk to me. What messages do you have for me?
Nice.
And you saw a gray.
Yeah, a gray stepped forward, and he just said that you can call me Rick, so make it easier for deepening this. Yeah, it was
so
cool. Mm-hmm.
You know the way you've said Rick at D Painless. I read that like an email address. Wouldn't that be so cool if we just email our guys? If I had my spirit guides on WhatsApp, I'd be like, "Hi, good morning. Yeah, I've got a few things to say to you today," and it would be this long message. That's really funny. Email your guides. Maybe that'll be a future service offering we'll do. We'll just get, people can just leave us like voice messages, and we'll just connect with their guides and leave a voice message back. That'd be a lot of fun.
Dial 1-800 Universe.
Sorry.
Oh, I said dial 1-800 Universe. Can you connect?
Oh yeah. I'm ready for more money. Lots of it. You're really ready right now. So my turn to choose. Thank you for your requests. Hello to all 60 of you in the live chat. And I was going to say 64. It's 46 requests. Thank you. Choose next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Ooh, got that one before. Second time.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. This is for Rod R7377. Rod R7377. So many sevens today. Are you here? Yes, out of mid-Missouri, US, with a smiley face. And thank you for confirming you're here. So you said, would greatly appreciate if my cat has a message for me. Ooh, I love this. I love this already. We are at the comfort, not the cure stage.
Oh, okay.
Possibly a message from my primary guide. Thanks so much.
What is the name of your cat, please?
Yeah, please let us know. And did you get permission from your cat? Let us know if it's because we'll need permission from your cat before we connect. I'm sorry to hear they're going through challenges. Okay, Theodore.
Okay,
yes,
cute.
Thank you. It's a cute name.
Yes.
So let's ask Theodore to step forward, as well as Rod R7377. Would you like to go first, Viviane?
Oh, sure, thank you. Well, I heard don't worry about me, I'm okay. That's the first part of the message, and I'm just waiting for more. That's from Theodore. I am okay, and I will be okay. I don't like to see you worried. Yeah, that's what I have. And now, from a primary guide, I'll tune in.
Thank you for Theodore. Theodore, yeah, really, like I got exactly the same message, like, and in those words, which I thought was really lovely, like I'll be okay, and like don't worry about me.
Mm-hmm.
And Theodore's aware of what happens next. And I was shown that there's a feeling of kind of excitement and a bit of excitement. Theodore's aware that when we die, we go into a stage where we can, when our bodies die, our souls live on and get to choose. We get to choose options for the next life, and there's some like feelings of awareness about what they are. I was shown like little strands of light, and each light being a lifetime. And Theodore said, I will play more in between. I'm not jumping straight into my next life after this. And said, if you'd like to connect with me after I die, there is a Theodore kept showing me like catching butterflies, and it just seems so funny, like with cat's paws trying to catch a butterfly. And so it's like this feels like a very kind of heaven-like state where Theodore was like kind of jumping into the air, like trying to catch onto them, just having so much fun playing with them. Not to eat them; it was more just play. So yeah, and I'm saying all this, and I don't know if the current health state of Theodore, just that like that preparedness, and as Viviane says, Theodore's doing okay, and please don't worry so much about them. They know what's coming next. I know a lot of us humans have our own belief systems and our own concepts about what happens, and often animals just they know, like they never forgot when they were born, and it's no exception for the end of their life cycle as well. And so yeah, if you do know that when butterflies are around, or if you ever want to remember Theodore with some butterfly imagery, that may also help you connect. How did you get on with their guide, Viviane?
And the guide, the message from the guide was, you are protected. That was a short message, but it's a good message. You are protected.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, lovely soul. Thank you for introducing us to Theodore and the help. Rod R 7377.
Wonderful. Thank you. So now I'm ready to select our next request.
Thank you.
Okay.
Feels so right. Something to your
Cecilia Evans, please say hi if you're here.
I'm C. Are you here? Yes, you're here. Wow, you guys are so fast today. You're lightning fast.
And you're saying, I am C. I traveled 15 years going where guided. I am 70 and feel it is time for a home sanctuary in the physical. Will this unfold in 2026?
Okay. Thank you, C. I was shown the short answer is yes, and it feels quite soon into the summertime. So like within the 3 to 6 months, if you're in the northern hemisphere. I don't know where you are in the world. See, I was just shown America and I was like, hang on, are you just being lazy? Because like, I don't mean you see, I mean your guides is like, because somehow I assume everyone in YouTube lands from America. But first of all, I was shown whichever country you're in, I was shown the heart of the country. And I wanted to just, my urge was I wanted to Google it. I wanted to Google what do people call the heart of, oh, you are in America, fantastic. I was going to say, what do people call the heart of America? And they said, don't stop it, Jon. Like this will make more sense to see than it'll make sense to you. It's like, okay, well, that's fine. And then I was shown almost like the like concentric circles where you're kind of being spiraling into the center. And it's that feeling of heart, like you're like a lot of the travel has been exploring to find this place. It's a journey to find your home. And just like almost like a vortex, like pulling you into the heart, the toroidal field, the heart of the continent. You're being pulled into this feeling of like feeling home. And I said, is it? Will C feel that this is home? Will it feel like this home sanctuary? And I said, yes, but it must feel right. You'll know it because it feels like home. And so it's, our homes aren't buildings, and they're not vans or boats or airships, whatever we decide to live in. Our home is this energetic place that we finally feel safe, and our heart feels nice and soft and gooey and open within a nice protective space of sanctuary. And so do feel for that as the opportunities come up and are presented to you. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I saw, the answer is yes too. And I saw a house and the front door open, and then I saw Cecilia entering the house and then the door closed. So that was definitely a yes.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And Yvonne, her was saying, what a courage you have, dear Cecilia. That is beautiful. I love that feeling that you think you're traveling where guided, and actually when you look back on this 15 years and realize it was all a journey to get you to where you are now. It's, let's face it, our journeys aren't linear. Even when we try and use popular GPS map systems, they're never like straight lined. It's always some journey with unexpected twists and turns. Thank you, C. Is it my turn next?
Yes.
Wonderful. Hello to all 65 of you in the live chat. Please say hello. Let us know where in the world, or if you're not on Earth, which maybe in a space station, streaming live to the International Space Station. Wherever you are in the world, please say hello, and we're choosing the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Natalie Alexander 2240, are you here? Natalie Alexander 2240, are you here?
Maybe for Natalie Alexander, and saying, I forgot to say hi to the lurkers out there, and Natalie is here. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks, Natalie.
Oh yeah, hello to the I'm so sorry. Hello to everyone that's not chatting in the live stream. We would like to guess on your behalf what you're doing right now. You may be doing chores, cutting the grass, doing the dishes, looking after your kids, driving and just listening. Please don't type. Listening's fine. Operating heavy machinery. Please also don't type. Just listen. And if you've made a request and anyone gets in your way of you answering yes when we call on your name, just tell them to wait, or to stuff their job, or whatever it is that they're doing. If you're doing something like open heart surgery, you probably shouldn't be on your phone listening to us. Just concentrate on the job. Okay. Natalie says, I'd be grateful for any messages if there's time. Oh, there's plenty of time for you, Natalie. Let's go ahead and ask messages. The message I'm getting is, Natalie, you deserve, well, first of all, everyone who chooses it deserves peace, calm, and tranquility in their lives. Please do seek ways to continue to nurture this. I'm being given a visual of a nice big ocean in front of you, and it feels like it's maybe you've put like a YouTube video up on your TV, and you're listening to some music. It has a little bit like very soft kind of meditation music with some wave sounds, and the sea is really calm. There's a little bit of bird noise, and you're just relaxing in those moments and just taking 3 deep breaths and just allowing yourself to just experience really yourself. Of course, you can do this outside and go to other places. Your guide's saying, like, create this space, like invest this space, and so we don't always have to go into the traditional ways of meditating. It feels much more like you're just being guided to, you see, when you don't feel you could like just throw yourself into a 10 or 15 minute meditation, take 5 minutes, listen to some calming music, but stop what you're doing and take 3 deep breaths and allow your heart to soften and open and really like feel that moment. Just be there in that present moment. And they said the significance of the waves is that, you know, all the noisy people, and there's lots of them in the world right now, allow their energy like waves. You know, waves like crash upon the shore and then they release all that energy, that white noise. Just allow this noise of the collective noisy people. These can be people at work, friends, family. Just allow them to release their energy to the air, to the environment, and for it not to always feel like it's just directed at you. I hope that helps you, Natalie.
Yes, that was a great message. Natalie, I heard the title of a book that I'm familiar with. That is, I heard, Write It Down and Make It Happen. I don't recall the author's name, but it's the name of a book. And then I heard, Start Journaling Daily. And so if you're not doing that yet, that will be very, very helpful and very powerful practice for you to journal. And there's one more thing. Yeah, that will really help you with your clearing your mind, organizing your thoughts, and help you with manifestation. So that's what I have.
It's lovely.
For you.
Natalie says, yes, I've been meditating more recently. I've been trying, but that's helpful. I tend to be in the mind a bit much, so it resonates. Thank you. There is, I was sharing this with someone the other day. So in my 5D Ascension classes, the free classes on YouTube, there was a class I did which for an hour helps you explore like all the different ways of meditating. And you may enjoy that. I mean, you may enjoy all the free classes. I think it's coming up on like, how many now? It's a lot. 27 videos, maybe about 25 hours then of classes. I'll just dig out the video and send it on to you. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I just saw a comment. Natalie said, I just bought some new books to write with. I definitely need to start journaling. Thank you. That's great.
I'll just call this Deepen Your Meditation. 5D Ascension.
Mhm.
Brilliant. And I must admit, as you know me, I talk a lot and I record a lot of videos. The most I write down is about journaling is on my website is really the only place I write. But I know I do recommend journaling and finding your own way of expressing yourself. It's so powerful. Is it your turn next? Oh, you're muted.
Yes, I just want to post that link to all that you just posted real quick, and then I'll select
Cool,
a new request so that. Okay.
And yes, please do like, comment, hit the notification bell, subscribe, share, hype, do all the things. Come back to this replay and let us know how anything we've been doing for you guys. Everything you give us back is greatly appreciated, including your donations as well. It helps support us doing this work and support us. We have a couple of guests coming up next week as well with Jen and Jen the Resting Witch will be a first for her.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting her.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
We have MJ back on the Thursday, which is exciting.
Nice, nice. Okay, I'm ready to select our next request. Oh, okay. MG Gutierrez. Please say hi if you're still here.
She just posted. Must leave. Unfortunately,
Okay. I didn't see that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let me select a different one then. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Cass Michelle's fan was just asking if you have time to answer. Can you ask? Oh, and Angie says here, so I think Angie wants to stay around.
Okay.
Bring that up.
I'll find her requesting.
Yeah, to the question of how to prune our trees and bushes respectfully, I encourage you to talk with them first. You know, it's a bit. I mean, I just treat them as loved ones, and have a conversation first. Sometimes it feels a bit like tough love, right? You're like, no, really, like you're just going to annoy the neighbor a lot more, and they're going to do something even worse. So let's reach a middle ground, but do start with a conversation. Just hold on to the bush or tree, and start that conversation about what you plan to prune. Starting with asking and not just telling or just racing in and doing it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And I found Angie's request again. Hi, Jon and Viviane. Can I get a past life reading of being a priestess of Isis? Can you tell me how I used the ink and what type of ritual magic I used, and how would this help me in this lifetime?
Wow. The mysterious Ankh as well, or Ankh, the pronunciation. Wow, exciting. Okay, we'll ask. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen this before. I'm just being shown. I know there's other questions, but I'm just being shown directly into, or maybe this is all the questions. I don't know. I was shown you. It's taken right back. This feels like ancient Egypt, and you're. There's an Ankh, right? And to me it seems like it's made of some kind of metal, and it's like a tuning fork, and you hit it on the ground quite hard, like there's this rock, sorry, a big block of stone in front of you, and you've hit it quite hard, and it's resonating, and then you're holding it up against your heart, not quite touching your heart, and you're making the sound that's at the same pitch as it's ringing. And as you do this, there's a few people in this room with you, this stone walled room, and what's happening is your heart is shining this light into the Ankh, and the Ankh is amplifying it, and the light that's shined into through the Ankh, it's shining through people, and it looks a bit like an X-ray. Like you can, as you're shining it in the body, you can see into them, and you've set an intention. You've said, help me find, for example, like a negative entity attachment or an area of the body that needs help. And you see, you're doing it quite fast, like quite a fast scan, and there's someone else that's like an assistant that's helping you. And so for the first person, you're saying something like the heart, pay attention to the left side of the heart, and you go, the next person, something on the neck, and then the next person. So it's all like really quite fast. And then you're putting the Ankh down. I've just never, I don't really know much about them, to be fair. Yet I've just never seen anything like that before, and it's really, really cool. And it feels like a kind of, it's an invitation, Angie, to feel into that more and to discover a bit more about the use of an Ankh and how it feels to you. It feels like you could definitely, relearn how to do this and explore it again in this life.
Interesting. So I saw the Ankh, I guess that is you pronounce it, and it was a metal one, and when I asked how she was using it in ritual, and I heard sound healing, so it was about moving it above someone's body, across someone's body, and then hitting it with to make a sound, and to using that as a healing, sound healing tool.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It feels like what happened to our relationship with sound? Is that why I'm obsessed about so much with music and beatbox and all this kind of stuff? Is that it's just incredible, isn't it? That back then, sound just seemed so dominant. The buildings were all designed to support sound and resonance, and it feels so powerful. Like why wouldn't you work with sound? There's like consciousness, love, energy, sound are like some of the the top 3 strongest energies in the universe. Angie says, yes, I'm making one out of copper with amethyst, crystal, lapis, and rose quartz. Ooh, fascinating. I am thinking of using it as a tool mediumship.
Nice.
Use it for many things. Amazing. In this life, yes. In this life.
Wonderful, yeah.
I love that. It was quite funny when the way you said that, Angie, because I don't know why I didn't. It felt funny to say that about your past life as well. It's like you could do all this now. Like nothing's really changed. There was some importance about the room that it felt. I describe it as a resonance chamber, and I don't mean that in a way that amplifies the sound. It was more like it felt like a kind of container, like sound would be and lights created, and the walls could kind of absorb it by allowing a little bit of like shaking and vibration in them. So you don't need like a fancy sound deadened studio, and you also don't need some big echo chamber. It's just somewhere that the resonance of the room feels good for you. Does it echo? No, I don't think it does echo. Okay.
Your turn.
Yay.
I just remember because I had to find her request again. So.
Great. Put a bit of music on, some sound. Choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request is called. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Sky Marrero 120, are you here? Sky Marrero 120. Sky Marrero. Oops, I can't spell Sky. So funny, I'm going to Sky soon. Sky. I can't talk. Thank you for being here and saving me pain.
Sky's here, thank you.
So you've asked, what are my superpowers / soul abilities I brought into this life? Do I have any gifts I should be leaning into? Can you tell me my spirit guide's name? Thank you, Jon and Viviane. And I would encourage the question to be expanded to use the word brought into this life. It could include ones that you've yet to bring in. So any of your superpowers that you choose to bring in this life. Which would you like to do, the message or the superpowers?
I'll do the message. Thank you for asking.
I oversold. Okay. Wow. So this is a very powerful superpower. I was showing you, Sky Marrero, you are this is like many, but yours a heart-focused superpower. And I saw you like you're standing in front of a mirror and you're experiencing yourself, like you're watching this mirror, but the mirror is, I wish I could draw it and show it to you. It's almost like if you're looking at me face on, you would see like these kind of ripples that kind of shimmer down in front of me. So when you look into this mirror, and this is the superpower starting with you, and then I'll explain how you use it with others. With yourself, your heart has the capability of looking into a mirror and feeling what it's like to witness your consciousness, your human form from someone else's perspective. So you could practice this by like talking to the mirror, right? And it's really funny to do, a bit like I am right now, staring at myself in my laptop screen. Hi, it's Jon. And practice a little bit of that. And then I was showing you also, so the primary purpose for the superpower is then when you converse with other people, that you have this ability to see very clearly and acutely the reflection of yourself in that person. And it is a kind of hyper sensitive and acutely powerful and accurate deep dive compared to what a lot of us would describe as a sensation of everyone's a reflection of us in our own lives, that kind of sentiment. So when someone does something to us we don't like, we go, oh, what is this trying to teach me about myself? Yours is that on steroids, right? And it's a beautiful practice, because I was showing you doing it for others. So what would happen is, once you learn how to do more of this yourself, practice it yourself, practice when you're connecting with others, practicing a nice open heart and feel into all the interactions of how it's a reflection of you, like what's going on inside of you right now. I saw that what you can do with other people is you can use your heart to mirror them back. So it's a bit like gifting. It kind of allows other people to feel your superpower, right? So if you came up to me right? And said, okay, Jon, just take 3 deep breaths, open your heart, and then just allow this conversation between us to allow yourself to observe and experience a reflection of you in me. And over time, like I was shown quite quickly that instead of me looking at you, Sky Marrero, I would start to see more of me, like my face would start to appear kind of overlaid over yours, and the energy would be more like me. And it's like, hang on a minute, as I'm conversing with you, I'm feeling me, and it's such a beautiful learning tool, and it's highly emotional, right? It's much more emotional than it is visual, but with enough practice, it'll start to influence all your senses when you practice it with others, and you can also do it one-to-one with people as well. And it's just one of your superpowers, but it is a really beautiful and expansive one to start a journey with. I hope that helps you. How about you, Viviane?
Okay, the message I got for you, Sky Marrero, is and you have a lot of interest in many things you like to learn and practice, but start with one. Pick one and learn and start practicing, and then from there follow the breadcrumbs to the regarding next steps. I did not get a name for your guides, but this is the message that came through for you, so I hope it is helpful. I just take it that is perhaps not important for you to know a name right now, because or else they would have shared the name right away.
That's lovely. Yeah, it's great to get started. And you know, what I love about these messages is that it always feels so valuable to get you started right at the start of a journey. Because sometimes, I wasn't even aware that superpower exists. I've never come across that before, and that's really common, right? It's like almost all superpowers are unique to each of us, and they're really beautiful. And so you're just being guided to the door, right? Here's the door. The door's in your heart. The practice is looking in the mirror and working with yourself, and yet just a heart mirror is such a beautiful magical gift. There are 5D ascension classes for superpower activations, and or at least one of them is here is activate your psychic superpowers. That this one that I paste into the chat, it might be the one, because there's one of you where you go into the lifetime where you last use this, and it's a really lovely way of starting to get your head and mind and body and heart around the concept when you can see a version of yourself doing this in action. So superpower activation 5D ascension class. So try that out, and of course enjoy. You'll also benefit from all the other 5D ascension classes and the 15-day spirit guide meditation challenges. They're all really helpful. None of these things in isolation are as powerful as having a regular meditation practice, having strong boundaries. The list goes on. And so I hope those classes help you. Thank you, Sky Marrero, and thank you for your lovely feedback too.
Okay.
Must be your turn.
Yes. I'm just post this real quick. Okay. And thank you everyone for posting your request in caps. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oops. She's dropping. Okay, let's see. Our next request is from
Wow, the time here is 18:08, and it's 18.8 degrees Celsius.
Oh, I just selected Holly, and she was in. We already selected her, so let me just do it again. I love the 8s. No, we got 7s and 8s today. I love 8s. Okay. Cheryl Bartlett, please say hi in the chat.
Cheryl Bartlett.
Cheryl is saying healing loss in left ear and some pain. Grateful for any healing. So please let us know if you're still here.
I don't know why I had the thought, but I was just thinking, I wonder if anyone's that I went to school with is in these live chats, or if there ever be in future live chats.
Yeah.
Hello, Cheryl. Thank you.
Cheryl's here. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm being shown a couple of things in the left ear. One is like blockage. Some of it feels a bit physical, like some wax. Then there was more. There was like on the outside of the ear, so not on the inner ear. It feels more of an energetic block. What do you feel, Viviane?
I'm still connecting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm feeling something in my left ear now. I'm feeling the blockage, and it's wow.
Yeah, there's this. I describe it as a negative entity, an entity with negative behavior. It's like trying to like push in. It seems like that's what's causing. Does feel like there is some wax that's worth.
Wow, that is what I'm feeling right now.
It gives me the.
Okay.
Cheryl says it feels like a lot of loud air. Yeah, it just seems to be trying to like anchor itself in there, and you're fighting it, which is good. The latter is good, not the first part. I was just asking Archangel Michael how to remove it, and he just told me this really funny joke, which was he said, "Just go around to the other ear and shout into it with some dragon-like language." It's like, that's not gonna work. You're just laughing. So no, it's up to yes. I'll use some dragon-like language. That's to rattle it, this entity, and then pull it out from the left side. And then you have some swelling as well. So just make yourself comfortable, Cheryl, and relax. And remembering that we're, I'm not even sure what time this is. We're into the live stream. But remember, you can come back and repeat this part of the live stream. Perhaps just join the safe space at the start, do this a little bit, and come back at the end, so that you can do the safe space setup, the action part here, and then the part at the end for clearing up afterwards. So I'm just going to focus now. Yeah, it's this entity is trying. It's also trying to talk to you, which is really creepy. Like, you know, that feeling of putting like someone talking in like a voice in your mind. So just rattle this entity out of here first of all. You do not have permission to be here. You must leave immediately. Irana. Nirana. Okay, that's removed. You return to source or never return here again. It was cylinder. No, not cylinder. Sorry, like cone shaped. It wasn't alone. It had some kind of a connection with another being. It may have been kind of working on behalf of them. These beings don't work very well together, but sometimes they kind of cluster or kind of swarm together. And let me take a look now and see if there's any further healing required. Source love energy. Just bring this down, bringing source love energy to your whole head, Cheryl. Saturating, permeating. You would source love energy, clearing anything that doesn't serve your highest good throughout your whole body, relaxing, clearing, energizing, releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good through the base of your spine and deep into the earth so that Mother Gaia can transmute it. And around your whole head and crown chakra, I'm just creating a protective bubble. It's a bit like a big goldfish bowl, with the intention, the source light energy, that it's solely under the control of Cheryl, and that only energies and entities with her highest good, love and compassion can see her, access her, or exist in this space or within her. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And just take gentle, like really take good care of yourself. Get plenty of rest, Cheryl. And when I was 4 or 5 years old, I got stung in the ear by I think it was a wasp that went into my ear. After I freaked out and got it out, there was that feeling of the sting still being inside, and your guide was just saying to me, Cheryl, you might experience that kind of sensation that is kind of still there. And so, but do know that there is absolutely an entity just removed, and that you can rely on, at least for the coming hours, you can rely on that protective bubble I've just created around your head. I'd encourage you also, before you go to sleep tonight, just like after any of these smaller entities that we remove, to try my 14 days spirit guide meditations for negative energy and entity removal. And so that'll just help, especially the dream time meditation, just to help you with your protective boundaries. They all have protective boundaries, but that'll help keep them up. I have this feeling that you've already been doing these or have done them, which is great. So yeah, please do keep it up. You can repeat these as often as you like. And I do a lot of these meditations every day still. So thank you, Cheryl. Hope that helps you.
Yeah, thank you, Cheryl.
And Susie Q was saying, I marvel that your voice can make that noise, Jon. That's quite cute. I never knew I could do that either until, I don't really know. I think it just started doing this work after years of singing, which is really funny.
Okay. Your turn, Jon.
My turn. Thank you. Playing some music. Sparkle and shine. Let this whole world feel your love. Wonderful. Catherine Pre, are you here? Yes, like metal screaming. That's right. Yeah, I love metal. Are you here? Catherine Pre, are you here? You're looking for a healing, clearing message, feeling a block in the sacral and solar plexus. Hello from Wisconsin. Wonderful, thank you. Like Pantera. Yeah, just keep naming my favorite bands. Yeah, maybe not quite as good as Pantera, but a lot of fun. Okay, so thank you, Catherine. Let's take a look. And thank you for being so specific about the feeling of a blockage in it, sacral and solar plexus. Oh wow, that's not a nice feeling. Yeah, please take that feeling out of me. I don't need to feel that. Your guide was just putting this feeling in me. Return to source and return here again. What is that? I can only describe the energy as feeling, well, it felt quite like kind of shooting pains. It was beneath my heart. And then what I saw in Catherine, I was shown this dark area of energy, and it goes across the two chakras, so just below the heart, and goes down. Almost this feeling of like you'd feel quite, goes down into the sacral chakra, and you feel quite bloated, almost that feeling of like being pregnant with dark energy.
Mm.
I haven't looked inside the chakras yet.
I see a cylinder, a black cylinder of energy from the solar plexus all the way to the sacral, and I'm feeling the pain from my heart being pulled from the bottom.
I was shown it's your guide was explaining it to me, Catherine, as a blockage of your own negative energy. So, you know, when our bowels get constipated, right? Everything kind of backs up. This is the energetic version of that for negative energy that really is trying to make its way down through your lower chakras, especially through your root chakra and deep into the earth. And just Catherine was saying, yes, exactly, a minute ago. Let's just take a look at your root chakra as well. Does this need here your guide says unplugged, Jon, unplugged. So there's like a kind of plug up underneath the bottom of your root chakra to be pulled out. Okay, I'm just pulling that out now. Return to source and I return here again. Wow. Yeah, I really feel that opening up. Let's see how much we can release of this energy, bringing down source love energy from the highest dimension of source above all the way down through your chakras. I'm going to help stir up the energy as it comes down, just to help shake out any stuck energy with some dragon-like language. It's certainly getting things moving. And just encouraging a gentle flow is all quite a lot of energy all at once. Let's just get this flow moving gently, encouraging your heart to let this energy go, letting go of any negative self-talk, self-doubt, self-criticism, especially any of that energy that's not yours. And just helping release directly now. Anything that can't be received by Mother Gaia to be transmuted, releasing this directly from your solar plexus, sacral chakra, return to source, or never return again.
Yeah, it feels like that was really flushed down after the dragon language.
Thank you.
So I hope this helps you, Catherine. I really got chills after that too. Let's see. If there's any feedback.
Yeah, let us know, Catherine, how that feels. That was a lot all at once. I
Yeah.
thought it was, Catherine just says thank you. It's a pleasure. Yeah, please do take good care of yourself. Those same meditations I just shared, if you've never tried them before, or even if you have, I'd recommend them again for a different reason, and that is, like Catherine says, better. I'm glad you're feeling better. It's a lot to release. Your body's, and this is often what happens. I saw it with your body as well, Catherine. Is your body's just starting to release, right? So it's like that feeling of like the heavy, dense energy just now, or you're sweating now. Yeah, it's like that purging. So you're allowing that energy to release now. So the very biggest thing that you've done is you've said to your body, I don't need to hold this, right? I don't need to feel kind of these horrible sensations of just being bloated with my negative energy, and allow it to release down through the rest of your body. And that constant like release, that kind of drip feed into the earth, is really powerful for your body. So encouraging you to do a regular grounding practice. You're barefoot on the ground, or in meditation. If you follow those meditations I just posted, they'll help with boundaries to protect you from receiving any negative energy from others. So you only have your own to worry about, and they'll also help you connect into the earth. And so that you're like setting the intention to release the energy. Your body was seeking permission to release the energy into Mother Gaia, and it really does help her. She needs more and more humans to release the energy that we're storing inside of us, because we just become ungrounded and disconnected, and suffer. Our bodies really suffer when we hold on to that energy. So I hope that helps. Well, I think that's us up on time today.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Viviane.
Thank you, Jon. Thank you, everyone.
It's been a lot of fun helping you all, and some lovely messages, some themes coming through of superpowers and messages. It's funny, I did wonder today, it's like, is today going to be about spirit guides, like having
Yes.
times what we've done before? It's good fun.
Or ascension symptoms, we have those too.
That's right. It reminds me for I keep wanting to call it the prediction, or my prediction for April the 11th, like whenever our live stream is around then. Oh, hang on, April 11th. Why did I never notice that? I'm away. I'm traveling then.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's about the split of the beginning of the split of 3D and 5D. It's just so funny that it never occurred to me that I'm away at that time, or why I would be away at that time visiting the Isle of Skye in the west islands of Scotland. Wow, it's the second day. God, it blows my mind. Anyway, there's me thinking out loud. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. Thank you, Viviane. I'll bring our session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia, every soul that's participated in today's session. Thank you so much. And for all of us now, please leave the shared space and remain in our individual protected spaces for as long as we choose, as I disconnect and clear out the energy of the shared space, removing any cords, connections, contracts, or agreements, giving us all space and returning the energy to source, or never return here again. Please do look after yourself. Get plenty of rest. Drink as much water as it feels right for you. I've still got a bit more to go. And we look forward to seeing you again. We'll be back together on Monday with Jen, the resting witch from Bonnie, Scotland. And when are you next live, Viviane?
Next week I won't be live on Tuesday evening, and I will also skip Wednesday because I do have a medical procedure on Tuesday that will require me to be under anesthesia. So I will not be doing lives. I'll rest on Tuesday evening, and then on Wednesday, and then I'll be back with you on Thursday next week.
Sending you so much love.
I'll be
Wishing
okay. Oh no, I'll be here on Monday, of course. But yeah, so next week only Monday and Thursday.
oh,
Thank
well,
you.
thank you. And yeah, please do take good care of yourself. And
Mhm.
of course, if you don't feel up to it on Thursday,
Yeah, I'll let you know, but I believe
I'll
it'll
have
be okay because it will be
MJ company.
a full day before that, a little over a full day before that. So yeah,
I'll take good
thank
care.
you.
Best of luck with it. And
Mhm.
thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your kind, loving comments. What a beautiful community you are. I'm just
Mhm.
celebrating you all. It really touched my heart. And that you all feel so invested in like supporting and cultivating each other. It's so beautiful to witness. We're all here in this life to lead by example, right? And you're doing an amazing job. So thank you so much. It's an honor to see you and to witness you. Thank you, everyone. See you on Monday. Take care. Sending love. Bye. Goodbye.